Do not wait. The time will never be just right. Start where you stand and work with whatever tools you may have at your command. These words by Napoleon Hill capture the very essence of my journey, a journey that began with no blueprint, but with a heart full of hope in the most unexpected of places, motherhood. It was 2013 when my world turned upside down, but in the most beautiful way. I became a mother for the first time. Like any new mother, I was filled with joy, but I was also overwhelmed. Isolated in a nuclear setup with no immediate family to lean on. My career aspiration, they came to an abrupt halt as I navigated the chapter of sleepless nights and constant worries, all mumbo jumbo after becoming a mama. But amidst these challenges, I found a surprising lifeline. Facebook mommy groups. There I found not just advice, but a community of women, mothers who were facing the same struggles as me. Then I found this is where I would be talking about gentle parenting to baby-led weaning and breastfeeding. I read every parenting book I could get my hands on. I wasn't just absorbing knowledge, but I was also sharing it. What started as simply seeking support turned me into a go-to source of advice for many mothers. Little did I know these conversations would plant the seed for something bigger. As my son turned 2 and the intensity of early motherhood began to fade, I felt something stirring inside me. An undeniable pull to do more, to reclaim my professional identity. That was when I had an idea born not out of grand business plan, but out of necessity and a desire for financial independence. I took a deep breath. In 2016, with my toddler by my side, I launched a small online business through Facebook. The goal was simple: to sell eco-friendly wooden toys and creative toys that I believed in. Toys that I knew other parents would appreciate. Starting a business is always a leap of faith. But for me, it felt more like stepping off a cliff. With no prior experience, I invested 30,000 rupees, hoping it would work out. The first few days were nerve-wracking. However, the first order came in very quickly, and the person who ordered was a friend of mine whom I met through one of these Facebook groups. I will never forget that feeling. It wasn't just a transaction, it was the validation that I could do this. Within a year, my mommy group swelled to nearly 7,000 mothers, many of whom I had met through mommy groups. They trusted me because I had already been part of their lives through shared stories of sleepless nights and baby milestones. My business began generating a monthly income close to 1 lakh. And I realized this wasn't a side gig anymore. I had created something real, something that I could grow. But as every entrepreneur will tell you, the path isn't straight. Just as my business was gaining momentum, Facebook's influence began to fade. Holy moly, my business was at crossroads. Do I stick with the familiar or do I take another risk? I chose the latter. I built a website alongside with my husband's help and ventured into the world of Instagram and YouTube. I learned how to create engaging content, how to use reels to showcase my toys, and more importantly, how to sell the story behind the brand. The shift wasn't easy, but it was necessary. For few, it may give heebie-jeebies to be on social media. But in fact, building a social media presence is no longer a choice. It's inevitable. In today's digital age, social media isn't just a platform. It's a stage where your brand, your values, and your stories come to life. For me, it wasn't just about selling toys anymore. It was about connecting with parents, sharing my journey, and building a relationship with my audience. With each post, each video, I invited them into my life, not just as a business owner, but as a mother who understands their needs. What I've come to understand is that social media has leveled the playing field for entrepreneurs. You no longer need $1 million hotsy-totsy marketing budget. What you need is authenticity, consistency, and the courage to share your story. People connect with stories, not products. And that's what makes a brand thrive, connection. That's what turned my followers into loyal customers and my customers into a community. With time, I ventured into all the platforms, expanding from Instagram to YouTube, where my son became the face of our toys, demonstrating how they work. Gel Toy was no longer just a Facebook page selling products. It became a brand that connected with sustainability, creativity, and thoughtful parenting. Today, I stand before you not just as a mother or a business owner, but as someone who built something from the ground up. Gel Toy, which began with 30,000 rupees and a Facebook page, is now a leading toy manufacturer in India with 20 employees and a turnover of close to 2.5 crores on Amazon alone. My personal Instagram page has 13,000 followers. My business page has close to 10,000 followers, but it's not all about numbers. I have built a community that shares my passion for creative and sustainable living. As I reflect on this journey, I realize entrepreneurship is not just about building business. It's about personal growth, resilience, and impact we leave behind. Social media is where I shared my values and vision. Let me close with a quote that is close to my heart. You become what you believe. Believe in your dreams, believe in your journey, and most importantly, believe in yourself. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster.
Wonderful, Toastmaster Bhuvneshwar.